name is Melody, this is Danny, and today we're doing a super quick 10-minute Trikonasana or triangle pose tutorial. So we'll get straight into it. Come on to the top of our mat, press down into our big toes, spread our little toes, palms down the sides of the body, and just start to connect with your breath. Inhale, feel the belly, the ribs, the collarbones, and exhale, soften and release. Inhale and exhale, big arm circle. Inhale, up overhead, fingertips touch, and exhale, back to heart center. Twice more. Inhale, fingertips touch, find lengths in the shoulder blades down the back, and exhale. Inhale, fingertips touch, and exhale, bring our palms back to heart center. We'll take one more big arm circle up overhead. Send our shoulder blades down the back. Our fingers are reaching towards the sky. We're pushing down into the ground through all four corners of our feet. Our legs are engaged. So we're pushing down and reaching high, growing the spine longer. And when we're ready, grab our right wrist. I'll mirror you. Find length. And exhale, we're going to send the hips to the right, hands to the left. Inhale. And exhale, lean a little bit more. Inhale. And exhale. When you're ready, come on up. Find that length. Swap sides. Left wrist with the right hand. Find length and lean to the right, hips to the left. Back to center. And exhale, lean. Inhale. And once more, exhale, release. Come on up. Reach high, palms wide. Send the palms towards the side of the room. So shoulder blades are down the back. And often what we'll do, first thing we'll do is this. So tuck our tailbone under. Find that nice straight spine. Really push into all four corners of the feet. Inhale, grow a little taller. And exhale, soften and release. I want us to take little circles with our hands one way, really activating the arms. And then the other way. Just play. Come back to stillness and place the hands just down beside the body. Roll one shoulder back and then the other. Right and then left. Just gently move side to side. Get the whole body into the movement. And when ready, find our stillness. Place our hands on our hips and breathe here. So we're at the top of our mat and we're going to, if you can be near a wall, that is awesome, or something that you can be flat up against. So get as close as you can, just so your elbows touching. So we're going to lift up those right toes and step them back into our warrior 2 feet. So heel to arch alignment. Find that length. And then lengthen this front leg. So activate this kneecap, push into the front big toe. And at the same time, make sure we're pushing into the outside edge of that back toe. Find length in the spine here so the tailbone is tucking under. What you don't want to do is us to be sticking our buttocks out or sticking our tailbone out. You'll be able to actually hit the wall. You'll feel it if you find that, if you're leaning forward or back. So I'll send our arms forward and back, find length. Imagine there's a rope around our front wrist. What we're doing is tucking our tailbone under and reaching forward as far as we can, while not leaning forward and back. We're on a tight rope here. Nice straight line in the body. We're not leaning forward, we're not leaning back. We're just leaning forwards as far as our body will allow. And if that just means we put our hand on our knee, absolutely fine. Go to where you can feel this side body stretch. Trikonasana is actually a hip stretch, a side body stretch. So reach forward as far as we can and then place that hand down. It can be on a block, it can be on our shin, wherever we can, and then reach up to the sky with our right hand. So what we do here is often the main trap is that we try and get it as low to the ground as possible. That's not the aim of Trikonasana. It's a hip opening stretch. So what we want to do is inhale, find as much length in the spine as possible. So push down into our legs, activate our thighs, squeeze our kneecaps. Our core is on and find length in the spine. So we're trying to send the crown of the head further towards the front of the room. Breathing here. The shoulder blades are down the back and the navel is actually revolving. So we're revolving the whole upper carriage towards the top of the room. So our gaze is towards the side of the room or to those top fingertips. Instead of curling the body down, we're opening the body up. Beautiful. Imagine there's a rope on that top wrist. Come on up back to your warrior two. Breathe here. Find length from the shoulder blades down the back. Nice. And we're going to try that again. So imagine there's a rope around our front wrist, leading us forward, coming into our Trikonasana. And you'll see if you're up against a wall and you can feel your hips jutting forward and yourself leaning down to try and get as close to the ground or curving the torso inwards, you'll find yourself hitting that wall. But if you lean backwards, try and lean backwards as far as you can so the hips, the shoulders, and the knees are all in one line, and then revolve. Beautiful. You should have a nice straight line against that wall. Find length so the legs are strong. We're not dumping all our weight into this hand. Our torso is long. And we're going to imagine there's a rope on this back wrist guiding us back up into our warrior two. Beautiful. Hands on these hips. Come onto those back toes into our lunge. We've done this one before. And then just step up. Might be 1 step, might be 5 steps, however you can. Come up into standing. Beautiful. Give yourself a nice shake, a wriggle side to side. And when we're ready, we're going to step those left feet back into our warrior two on the other side. So I'm going to come this way so you can see me. So warrior two on the other side. Bending our knee, shoulder blades are down the back, and then lengthening this front leg. The toe, pushing into our big toe, activating our kneecap, and at the same time, activating this back foot. So our tailbone isn't sticking out, so we're not leaning forward here. We're actually trying to lean backwards. So lean backwards as far as you can. Feel that tailbone tuck under in the navel and the core activate. So find length here. Imagine that rope's around that wrist, pulling us forward as we can. And then place it down. It might just be on the knee, it might be on the shin, it might be on the ground, it might be on a block, wherever we can. So instead of sending our gaze down, we're revolving from our navel center, opening up the chest, opening up the whole torso towards the side of the room. Shoulder blades are down the back, so find length in the spine. So we can hopefully lift this hand away, and it shouldn't make a difference, this bottom hand. It's a guide, it's not actually putting lots of weight into our leg. So find length. And let this back hand guide us up. Come back to our warrior two. Sink a little deeper here. Shoulder blades are down the back. Find that nice straight spine. Lengthen this front leg. Push into the front big toe. Activate this kneecap. Push into the outside edge of this back foot. Tuck that tailbone under. Imagine there's a rope guiding us forward. So we're not leaning forward. We're leaning back as far as we can. Hand on shin. Top hand reaches up, shoulder blades down the back, nice and strong. So we're revolving, we're opening up towards the side of the room. Breathing here. And when you're ready, come on back to your warrior two. Hands on your hips. Come into your lunge, so just come back onto those toes. I'm on the opposite side to you, but you just go where you are, you're fine. And then come back into your standing position. Give yourself a shake, a wriggle, a move, and just walk up to the wall as far as you can. Feel the spine, the hips, the shoulders align there. See, you're not leaning forward, you're not leaning back. That's what we want in our Trikonasana. So practice once more. Just take your feet wide here. Turn your right toes out. Heel to arch alignment. So our spine, our tailbone, and our shoulders are touching. Arms wide, activate the front kneecap, and just lean forward here. We're not coming into our full Trikonasana, we're just coming and finding. See, we're not leaning forward. We've got that beautiful alignment of our shoulders, our hips, and our ankles and our knee all in one line going forward and back. Come back up, hands to hips, right toes towards the front. Turn our left toes out, so heel to arch alignment, activate this front kneecap. And find that same length in the spine. Find that straightness of the spine. So the hips, the shoulders, the knees, the ankles, everything is in one line. And when we reach, we're reaching in one line. And this might feel quite different than our normal Trikonasana because we're keeping our straight spine. You might just come here and your hand might just go here. Perfect. You should feel a beautiful side body stretch in this hip. And that's what we want. Come on up. Turn the toes out, reach the hands wide into our star pose. So nice. Step the feet in, hands back at heart center. Just gently soften and breathe here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Nice little twist to finish this off today. Feet wide, bend our knees, hands on our knees, find length. Exhale, drop the right shoulder towards the left knee, gaze towards the right. Then come back to center. Exhale, left shoulder to right knee. Come back to center. Twist right shoulder to left knee. Really push into that knee. Beautiful twist. Gaze can go towards the sides of the room or towards the roof. And back to center. Left to right. Open up the body. Oh, so nice. And back to center. Come on up. Walk the feet in. Big arm circle all together. Fingertips touch. And exhale back to heart center. Find your connection to your body, your connection to your breath as we just spend a few moments of silence here today. Thank you for practicing with me today for this quick 10-minute class. Sending you lots of love and gratitude. Namaste.